I feel like a lot of people, a lot of Twitch streamers especially, they have this misconception that streaming is their end goal. A lot of people, so many people that I talk to, their end goal is to be a big streamer. They wanna be a big streamer. They wanna be that next XQC, the next Pokimane, the next Lily Pichu, be able to hit go live, start streaming. That's it. That's all they want, right? And I think that is not the right way to go about it. I mean, everyone has their own definition of right and wrong, so who am I to tell you that what you think is wrong? But I will say though that at least for me personally, it's not the end goal for me. Reason being, if most of your income comes from Twitch streaming, and that's I think also people's thing. They do want to create content elsewhere, but they want like streaming to be their biggest thing, right? But I think that's definitely not the case at all. At least not for me. It makes you a slave to Twitch. It makes you a slave to stream content, okay? In a normal job, you work an X amount of hours. Either you are paid hourly or you are paid salary. But at the end of the day, at the end of every single month, you are guaranteed X amount of money paid. Guaranteed. If you work hourly, sure, if you work more hours, you will get overtime, you'll get paid more. If you work salary, you cut up crap out of luck. If you work more hours, you get the same pay. But it doesn't matter. At the end of every single month, you're guaranteed a same pay. Like this X amount of money. You're guaranteed, let's say, $4,000 at the end of every single month. If you are working a $48,000 job per year, right? You also, if you have a full-time job, you are guaranteed paid time off. You are guaranteed sick days. You are guaranteed 401k, retirement, health insurance, dental, etc. All of that stuff is covered. And you pay X amount of taxes. You pay taxes based on your income. Fine. Looks great, right? The problem with streaming is you work X amount of hours per month. You could, let's say, stream 40 hours a week like a full-time job, and you are streaming 200 hours per month. That's full-time job hours, or 160 to 200 hours per month, depending on the month, right? You don't get paid time off. Sure, you can take days off if you don't want to stream. It seems flexible. It seems like the perfect job, but it's not. It's not. You don't get paid time off. Sure, you can choose to not stream. I'm going on a family vacation next month for 10 days that I did not know about until very last minute. I don't get paid for those 10 days I'm not streaming. Whereas if I had a full-time job months ago, I could have filed for PTO and I would have gotten paid for those 10 days I'm not working. So now it's like, oh, well, now I would be missing, I believe, 6 or 7 streams during that window. So now I am missing 6 or 7 streams. That's a good amount of money. So how do I get this money back? I don't get paid time off, right? Second, I don't get sick days. So again, depending on your company, their sick days are either paid for or you don't get paid, but you gotta take sick days, right? But still, no matter what, if your sick days are comped, if you're sick, you can go chill, relax, take care of yourself, come back to work later, whatever. Somebody else will be doing your work while you're gone. Whereas if I'm streaming and I'm sick, there's no one else in the company because the company's just me to do my work while I'm gone. So all the work that I was supposed to do now just piles up. So instead of being able to take days off to recover comfortably, you feel like you're always stressed and worried about, oh, but then I have these YouTube videos I need to upload, and because I'm sick, I can't go and make more YouTube videos. And so because I can't make these YouTube videos, I now need to work extra hours once I'm back, or work while I'm sick so I can still get the work done. Whereas again, if you work for a company, some other poor soul might have a little bit extra work to do while you're sick, but it's okay because they're covering your slack. And then while they're sick, you'll be doing their extra work, but still, the work is more balanced. There's also that. If you're a streamer, you don't get health insurance, you don't get dental, you don't get medical care, none of that. No retirement. There's no 401k, there's no retirement, there's no pension. None of that is covered. Oh, did I also mention, if you're a streamer, you count as self-employed. Self-employed, you pay more tax than somebody who is not self-employed. because you pay tax for both yourself as the employee and yourself as the employer. So your tax is almost doubled compared to what the average person will pay for taxes. Because normally the company you work for pays about half your taxes as the employer. They have like employer taxes they need to go pay. If you're self-employed, you pay both. So you get shafted on pay too. It's not all sunshines and rainbows. I really don't like how streaming was such a huge chunk of my income. And at a certain point, it was almost all of my income. And I was trying to make money through other ways as well, but just with the nature of it, how it goes. And again, disclaimer, I am super grateful to be able to make money doing this. I have put in a lot of work to get to where I am today, and I managed to make this my full-time living for quite a while. Really grateful for that. Really am. But I doesn't mean that I can't be grateful for something and still talk about the downsides of it. Yeah, you want to talk about taxes? I got shafted in taxes, and I did not make that much money this year. Or last year, sorry. Talking taxes in 2021, the taxes that I paid as a full-time streamer. By the way, I was a student for half of the year. So I graduated in May, and then I started full-time streaming in June. So I was still streaming while I was in school, but I couldn't stream that much because, yeah, UC Berkeley. There's only so much I can stream when I'm in college. I only full-time worked for half the year. I made $48,000 roughly last year. $48,000 roughly. I paid $10,000 in taxes. I paid almost $9,000 in federal tax and almost $1,000 in state income tax. I paid $10,000. As somebody who made $48,000 and I only worked full-time for half the year. And mind you, I didn't get medical, I didn't get pension, I did write stuff off. That was after write-offs. California because California has a state income tax and I live in California, so I had to pay a state income tax as well. I made videos talking about this and people were like, oh, just move, just leave. My entire family is in San Francisco. Sure, I could move, but I don't want to move too far away from my family because literally all of my family is either in China or they're in San Francisco. I have no family anywhere else in the US. So if I move too far, I'm leaving all of my family behind. So moving to a state with no state income tax would be lit. But at the same time, I also have familial ties as well here. That's why it's like full-time streaming, full-time content creating is not all as cracked out as you think it is, because you do have a lot of money to go pay out.